I've learned a lot through a couple years of living. The up and downs and the choices that we given and the decisions.
Hey guys, how are you? Here in sunny Los Angeles, California, the night is turning in, it's cooling down. It was so hot today. The building that houses some of the iHeartRadio folks. I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna talk to a fellow by the name of Tim Conway, famed iHeartRadio host of all things AM related, 640, and we're gonna talk about suicide prevention, hope and healing, recovery, and trying to help people who are in pain find a way toward recovery so they can be here tomorrow. See you in there. What are you doing? Focus. Ryan, focus. Hi Sharon, how are you? I am downstairs with my buddy Ryan. Thank you. Bye. Sharon Bellios is coming down. Producer, iHeartRadio, Tim Conway. Should be fun. Do you consider me a cheesy person, Ryan Moser? Who pronounces his name Moser with Moser? Moser, like in French or some bullshit. You silly goose. Cheers. It's water in a box. Who knew? Over here, that works.
Perfect.
Tim Conway, son of Tim Conway.
Can you just put your stuff?
Put it right there? Okay,
Yeah.
sure, you bet.
This is Mondo. He's our engineer. Mondo.
Hi,
This
Mondo.
is Kevin.
Kevin.
Hello,
Hey,
Tim
how are
Conway.
you?
How are you,
Nice
sir?
to see you, man.
Very
How you
nice to see
been?
I'm doing
This
fine.
is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, how are you, man?
Nice to meet
see
you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for
Wow,
having
what
me.
I saw you on TV with the
Yeah.
with that whole trial.
Yeah,
That's-
And a lot of it's because of smartphones and cyberbullying
Yeah,
and
and
social
Facebook and
media.
all
Well,
that
it's and a lack of resilience. We, when people keep talking about anti-bullying campaigns, fine, good and well, but we're not going to stop bullying.
Right.
What we can do is teach kids how to be resilient.
Yeah, manage their
It-
emotions.
we can teach them manage expectations, emotions,
That's
and
tough
be
to do.
resilient. It's tough to do, but it's totally possible.
Yeah.
We do it in high schools all over the world.
I would hate to be in high school right now.
I-
We went to high school this year in Kansas. We toured Kansas a lot, and we gave the kids an opportunity with the teacher's permission, because you have to get all that stuff, to tell their story after the speech, and we didn't leave that building until anybody who wanted to.
Oh wow.
And the most powerful moment was when a young lady who looked like she was just in rags got up and said, tiny little girl, she said, everybody here makes fun of me for my secondhand clothing, but nobody knows that I'm funded to go to this school
Wow.
and I can barely eat at home.
Wow.
My father's working 2 full-time jobs. He's got 5 kids. He can barely put food on the table to keep us regular. And these are my sister's clothes that I get, and that is all I have.
Wow.
And she turned around and she looked at the audience and she goes, all of you make fun of me every day because none of you know that or care to ask.
6:40. It's Conway Show. I was watching headline news last week. How about the case of the sexting, not the sexting, the texting teen that told her I don't know, boyfriend or buddy, you might as well go ahead and, you've been talking about killing yourself for a long time, why don't you just do it? And he did. And she was found guilty of manslaughter, and she was going to get, 0 to 20 years. She was looking at a possible 20-year sentence. Well, she got 2.5 years. It was reduced to 15 months, and I think it was reduced to probation at the end. And while I was watching it, we were talking to Kevin Hines, who knows a lot about suicide. And one thing that caught me is, how serious he is about this, and how the suicide rate for teens, especially teen girls, is really going through the roof. So, Kevin, welcome to KFI, man.
Thank you, Tim. Glad to be here.
Look at you. Hey, so you survived jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
I did.
Wow, even looking at you, it sort of takes your breath every time anyone asks you about it, huh?
This is the most terrifying moment of my life.
I guess so. Was it one of those ones that was filmed? I know a lot of them are videotaped.
No, that was a whole situation where the film The Bridge did that for a year. They filmed 24 suicides. That was because of filmmaker Eric Steele trying to share with the world the horror that is at the Golden Gate Bridge. Every 10 days somebody dies. Every 7 to 10 days someone
Wow.
dies there, even now. But Tim,
You gotta be kidding
we're
me.
very lucky. My dad founded the Bridge Rail Foundation. After this film, we fought for 10 years that that bridge is going to have a net by 2021 in January. And
That's great.
not one more person will lose their life to that bridge, and not one more family will lose a loved one.
How does the net work? If they jump into the net, can they just crawl over the net?
No, sir. It
They
is.
grabbed you, huh?
It was created, originally designed by Berkeley students. This design goes 20 feet below the bridge, 20 feet out. It is a plastic-coated metal wiring that when anything over a certain amount of pounds, it's like 20 pounds,
Sure.
falls into it, it renders them motionless by actually, frankly, injuring them a little bit.
Really?
Running them incapacitated and unable to move forward, and a lot of it's designed so that it kind of encapsulates them so they can't.
Wow.
Not one more person will die once that is finished.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Good for those people in Berkeley, be able to put that together.
Hey,
Hey, so what is it? You don't mind talking about it, right?
I don't mind talking about
Okay. What drove you to do that? Was it years of depression, or was something happened to you, and all of a sudden a fairly decent life had gone south? Right.
it. Born in poverty, adopted later on, beautiful family, but born in poverty and in trauma. My biological parents would leave me and my brother unattended to go score drugs or go do whatever they needed to do to pay that motel bill by the hour, on the hour, and it was a lot of illegal stuff. And they ended up neglecting me and my brother. My brother ended up dying,
Oh, boy.
and I bounced around from home to home to home, knew mom and dad every couple weeks or days. A lot of detachment disorder, abandonment issues. Ended up in this beautiful home, the Hines home, my new mom and dad,
Right.
given this great life and this great nurturing, really.
Yo, check it out. Yeah, some people know the truth and all the shit that I've been through. Diamond in the rough, it's time to convince you I'm about to change the world. That's all that I'm into, even though a couple true friends is essential.